Everybody, my name's Andy Poria. I'll be doing the play-by-play along with my color man, John Goulet. Want to welcome him back for this. Again, our videographer for tonight is Jeff Scott. Jeff is from TATV. A lot of you, he does a lot of work for Thornton Academy. We do want to remind you that this game will be shown in Biddeford and Saco to our friends at Channel 3 in Saco, and again, Biddeford Public Access, Channel 3 in Biddeford. John, we got a good one, I think, in the making here.
You know, well, we predicted this was probably going to happen, although I'm surprised and I'm not surprised that Biddeford High School is here after what we talked about last year. Thornton Academy, we expected them to be here. They had a great year last year. They weren't losing too many players after last season, and they're here. But I'm so happy for Biddeford because you look at their goaltending situation, which was questionable after last year, and you know, their goaltending has been stellar, actually.
Oh, exactly. Biddeford's had some consistent goaltending all year long. I think Thornton's found their niche in goal, too. With this senior, we'll talk about him as the game goes on. Jameson, we'll get to start. But a little bit about these teams. It was just a year ago that we were here doing the same thing, and it was a Western Maine Finals, and Biddeford beat Thornton Academy 3-0 and went on to beat Waterville 3-0. So Biddeford's followed the same path between beating the way Biddeford got here. They defeated South Portland in the first round 6-0, 3-0 over Falmouth, 2 shutouts in the playoffs. Thornton Academy beat Scarborough at the Biddeford Ice Arena 6-0. Then right here at the Colisee on Saturday, they defeated Marshwood/Trape by a score of 8-1. Again, this is number 1 versus number 2. And as we speak now, this game is being played Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. on March 8th. After this game, the winner will face the winner of St. Dom's and Lewiston. A couple of crosstown rivals meeting up tonight. Boy, what a big night in Lewiston.
What a great night to be in Lewiston. What a great night to be here at the rink with these 2 classic hockey games.
Well, these 2 teams met twice during the regular season. Once on January 5th, Biddeford took a 5-1 win. After a C.J. Maskett member started the scoring, and then Biddeford reeled off 5 goals in a row. And Thornton Academy, the second game, made it a little closer, 6-4 on February 5th. Again, they lost. But this is a different Thornton team. Their defense, their goaltender has really played well. I think they had 5 shutouts. The last 4 regular season games, John, they shut out their opponent. And really, I don't know if it was a fluke goal, but the guy hit it in midair for Marshwood/Trape. Otherwise, it'd be 5 shutouts in a row for Jameson Finch. But the defense has played well also for Thornton Academy.
Yeah, Thornton Academy started out, I thought, a little bit slow against Marshwood/Trape. It was only 1-0 after the first period. What had happened is Thornton Academy had to kill a 2-man penalty, and Trape and Marshwood never really got on track, and after that, Thornton Academy pretty much took over, and they just rung up 7 straight goals after that.
Well, a little bit about the players, too, what we can watch for here tonight. Biddeford's had a phenomenal season. They're scoring over 5 goals a game. John, some of the Brady Florent having a magnificent year, already 63 points, but maybe you can give us a rundown on some of the players we're going to watch here.
Well, for Biddeford High School, you got number 91, again, Brady Florent, who's a forward. He's got 30 goals and 33 assists. He did lead the state in scoring with 63 points. His partner in crime, Brian Dallaire, number 2 for Biddeford, is a junior with 15 goals and 27 assists for 42 points, is having himself a great year. Tyler Audie's had himself a fantastic year. He's a senior along with Scott Callahan, number 15 and 21 respectively. They both have had great years. Tyler Audie with 31 points so far this year, and Scott Callahan with 30 points this year. On defense, you're looking for Nick Gagne, number 14. He has been the man on defense. He is one of a number of Travis Roy Award nominees, which will be awarded at the end of the playoffs.
Yeah, and just a footnote to what you just talked about, Brian Dallaire, number 2, just a year ago was sitting on the opposite bench. So he gets to see both sides of this rivalry. Not a position a lot of players really find themselves in, but it should be an interesting night for Brian Dallaire.
It should be, yeah. It should be a very interesting night for him.
Well, a little bit for Thornton Academy. Some of the players to watch for a very young squad if you look at their roster also. They do have some seniors sprinkled in with a lot of juniors and some sophomores. C.J. Maskett leads them with 24 goals, 11 assists for 35 points unofficially. Robbie Downing, who wears number 19, he's a forward, only a junior. He has 30 points on the season, 14 goals, 16 assists. You have John Pate, wears number 9, 11 goals, 15 assists for 26 points. They have 5 or 6 players over 20 points. Then you have Nick Chen. They have a terrific defense. Again, those guys are just coming along. And we talked about their goalie, Jamison Finch, 11 wins, 4 losses. He's reeled off a whole bunch of, just like John Fields. We can compare them both. Talk about shutouts. He's got his share of shutouts this year. So got some great goaltending. Again, Thornton Academy is coached by Sean Russo. Done a good job with this program, as he always does. Rick Reisfelder for Biddeford, done a great job. Maybe during the course of the game we can give you the assistants too. But all in all, I just think we're looking for a very tight hockey game. Neither one of these goalies and defenses allow a lot of goals. So it's going to be, I think, the first goal in this one's going to be very, very big.
Last year at this time, Thornton Academy, it was the deepest they've ever been in the playoffs. And it took Biddeford about a period to figure out Thornton's deer in the headlights look. It's not going to be like that tonight. You're going to see a whole different Thornton Academy team tonight in the Western Maine Finals.
Well, we're almost set to go for the opening faceoff. Biddeford has 3 state championships in their history. Thornton Academy looking for their first, and we'll see what happens in the next 45 minutes of hockey or more as we get set for the opening faceoff and the introductions. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here at the Androscoggin Bank Colisee. The team's taking their final warm-ups. As we got just momentarily, we'll be giving you the introductions, John.
Starting in goal tonight for Biddeford will be John Fields. Comes into this game with 10 wins and no losses and 2 ties. 1.42 goals against average and around a 93% save percentage on the season. And Thornton Academy will be having Jamison Finch in goal. Comes in with a record of 11 wins and 4 losses. And goals against average of, looks like 165. And tell you what, folks, we got a dandy. We got a biggie going on here tonight.
Yeah, we're going to pick up the starting lineups. To our right is Thornton Academy, and all their maroon and gold trim. Biddeford in the white jerseys with the black pants. But then now they're going to introduce the starting lineup first for Thornton Academy.
In goal, number 30, Jay Finch. At defense, number 17, Brandon Bayou. At defense, number 24, Tyler Daniel. At center, number 19, Rob Downing. At left wing, number 13, Sam Canellis. And at right wing, number 3, C.J. Mexic. And now the starting lineup for the Biddeford Tigers. Starting in goal, number 1, John Fields. At defense, number 14, Nick Dagny. At defense, number 16, Taylor Mullard. At center, 91, Brady Clement. At left wing, number 2, Brian Belair. And at right wing, number 15, Tyler Cowley. We ask that you all please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The referees for tonight's contest, Scott Anktel and Dean Gilbert, are the two refs. The linesman will be Corey Junkins. And we're getting ready for the opening face-off. Biddeford will skate from left to right. We do want to mention that the Biddeford crowd is located right below us, so we won't be able to get too much of a shot there. Thornton crowd is on the opposite side, along with the Lewiston crowd. St. Dom's and Biddeford is right below us. It's a good thing they separate the Biddeford and Thornton crowd, huh, John?
That's a very good idea. It's not like at our home rink where they sit a little bit, sometimes too close together.
Yeah, a little bit too close. Well, this has the makings of a great one. We mentioned Thornton comes in with a 15-5 record. They have not had a tie, but judging by the way these two teams are playing, you know, you never know. Overtime is not too far away.
Nope.
They're both skating. They're both playing some very good hockey right now.
You know, we had mentioned earlier about Nick Gagne being a nominee for the Travis Roy Award. Thornton Academy also has two skaters that are nominated for the award, that being John Pate and also Sam Canales. So congratulations to all three of those players on their nominations, and the best of luck on their nominations to the Travis Roy Award. It's a very prestigious award here in Class A hockey.
Exactly. Brady Florent bumps his man. They center it right away in front. A little bit of a scrum as Dallaire. They go out to the point. Nick Gagne on a deflection. Audie on the half wall just kind of backhands it in around the boards. And that's Dallaire giving chase. He's hit from behind by Canales. Now they center across. They go wing to wing with it. That's 19. Robert Downing into the zone. A quick one on Fields, and Fields is going to be forced to cover up.
These are big games for both goalies. It's going to be interesting to see who blinks first. John Fields, a sophomore, and you've got Jameson Finch, who's a senior with Thornton Academy.
Yeah, both goalies really made their mark this season after two quality goalies for Rick Hebb and for Biddeford last year. They're terrific goalie. As each team gets a shot with new goaltending this year, and they've both done well. 15-minute periods. As opening period, Dallaire is in ahead of the play and bumps his man off to the puck, and he gets drilled into the boards. Big hit along the glass by Dakota Matthews on defense. They sent a couple Biddeford guys for a ride as they're going to be offside, I believe.
Yeah, look at Brady Florent. None the worse for the wear after the shot he took at the end of the last game on Saturday night up against Falmouth. So,
yep, got a little chippy at the end of the game. And we have the Callahan line with Neto, and Neto rushes in with a wrister above the circle off the glove of Finch. But Tigers trying to keep it in. Both teams have threatened already in the early going. In the first minute and a half, we've seen a very up-tempo hockey game. These teams have come to play. Sure, there's been a couple sleepless nights in the last couple days. Tigers now trying to start out of their own end. And that pass eludes Neto. Neto drills his man, Ryan Locke. That could have been charging, actually.
He did take a couple of extra steps.
And the official was right there and never called it. Now we have Callahan trying to go around his defensive player, Locke. Locke stood right up there, stood his ground. Play a little ragged now at the neutral zone. Downing will just dump in and chase, and actually he'll change lines. 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the opening period from Lewiston. Again, 0-0. Biddeford Thornton in the Western Maine Finals. Callahan line is now on. We do want to mention that Travis Gay is dressed for this game. See how much playing time he gets. As Florian trying to split the defense. Both teams using two lines right now. As that's Carignan, second leading scorer. Tries to backhand a play out. Both defenses of these teams have played really well. Goals are going to be at a premium in this one, there's no question. Brian Dallaire now comes out, centers the pass to Audie. Audie tries to get around the defense. Good defensive play by Brandon Vayu. Poke checked the puck away from Audie. Tyler Danley going in with Audie, and Danley takes the worst of that one. Play comes out to center ice as Audie looks behind him and just gives a dump, and Florent takes a huge hit in front of the penalty box. Good clean hit by Vayu. They was only a junior on defense. Both teams are hitting, John.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that Dallaire and Fleuren are the targets for the evening. I think every chance that Thornton Academy has to take a shot at these guys, they're going to take it, and I don't blame them. Those guys will do a lot of damage when they're together.
Well, we have the third line out there now. It's McGurk, Travis LeBlond, and Mario Lemieux for Biddeford. Defense is James Jameson. Maskett is out there, the leading scorer for Thornton now. So we'll see what kind of a matchup this is for Biddeford, as looks like some of the top players are out there for Thornton. Maskett is the leading scorer for TA, and he's playing against his third line right now. Taylor Roulard tries to dump it back in, but goes in the neutral zone. Tiger overskating it was Lemieux. Downing is also out there. Thornton calling for a change, as I think Downing may be hurt as he skates to the bench. He hurt his leg.
He's favoring his left leg.
Yeah,
or his
not
ankle.
Good news for TA earlier on. 10.5 minutes to go. First period, no score. They go D to D on that. And now the player falls down, and that's Callahan. Couldn't center a pass, got partially fanned on it. Comer in the half wall just keeps it in as he try to cycle something into the corner. That's Pate, one of the captains for Thornton, along with Canales. The two captains for TA. Now breaking up on left wing is Locke. And a nice glove save by Fields covering the short side. 10:06 to go, no score.
John Fields is a young goalie. I'd like to see him get a few shots from outside first so we can kind of get his wheels going here, because, I mean, this is the biggest game he's probably ever been in.
Well, you know, we played 5 minutes. According to that scoreboard, TA has 2 shots on goal. Biddeford is yet to have one officially. I thought it deflected off his glove earlier on, but maybe he missed it. Tigers trying to come out of their own end. TA would love nothing better than give Biddeford no shots on goal. Trying to backhand it out into the neutral zone. Now a good skating move by Pate. Good shift on it. Good play by the defense as he centers it, and again Fields is forced to hold on. Nice play by Jonathan Pate.
Yeah, great job at backing into Biddeford defense, using the defenseman as a screen, getting a quality shot on goal.
You know, we talked last game about the defense for Biddeford with Nick Gagne and Grover. And I tell you, I enjoy watching Roulard play along with 17 James Jameson. They've done a tremendous job this season for Biddeford. And they pair up Roulard and Gagne. They try to center a pass, try to hopefully Dallaire can split, but now Fleuren comes on left wing, and he's taken off the play by Danley, ridden off into the glass. Good play by Danley, keeping him on the outside.
Great defensive play.
There's a touch pass. Skating in that time was Thornton Academy as a fake slap shot. They go back. One pass, maybe too many. Nick Gagne tries to keep it in. Maskett almost had a break that time.
Doesn't keep it in. Biddeford's offside. You'll have to clear the zone.
Yeah, they did now. Canales dumps it into the Biddeford end. Back out. And that's Pate. Slapping it back in is Maskett. Biddeford's going to make some kind of a change and put that third line back out. 8:20 left in the opening period. Again, no score, as Chen is ridden into the glass after he makes the pass. Tigers.
Thornton's got to clear the zone. Thornton hasn't cleared the zone yet.
Not yet. They do now. Now everybody's onside. They almost had open on Chen was on right wing. If they got that pass over, he had a break in.
He was clean on John Fields. This time they're offsides.
Well, we have a stoppage in play. 8:02 to go in a fast-moving first period. A very exciting period so far, but no score. 4 shots on goal for Thornton and none for Biddeford early on. That's the game plan of this defense for Thornton, is to keep Biddeford on the outside.
And that should be Biddeford's plan too. You don't want Thornton Academy's snipers taking quality shots on your goaltender.
Tigers just trying to break out at this point, having trouble in their own end. Nick Chen forechecking for Thornton Academy. They go kind of a diagonal pass. It gets into the Thornton zone. Now Grover will give chase. Grover off the boards. Again, a little bit of sloppy passing as Thornton takes over at the neutral zone. And coming in is Mascot. He's got a player on the right wing. Oh, hit the crossbar. Mascot hits the post on a quick wrister. He had that one labeled for the top shelf.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the defenseman's stick and deflected right off of the post.
Offside is Thornton Academy with 7:06 to go. Again, no score from the Androscoggin Bank Colisee.
Yeah, Mascot put a little buzz in the crowd with that rush. Biddeford defense is backing in. They got to keep from trying to back in on John Fields. They need to meet Thornton Academy at their blue line.
Thornton Academy's really picked up their goal scoring towards the end of the year. Along with their defense. Everything seems to be coming together for this team. Tigers trying to break out now, and that's Steve Comer. Right wing to Neto. Neto trying to circle the cage here and get anything off. Comer bumps his man off. That's 14 battling with John Dupe. Callahan now circles. Back at the point, tries to split the defense, and now it's knocked out back by Thornton Academy. And now stolen by number 8, that's Locke. Rebound scores, Thornton Academy.
Number 4 for Thornton Academy. That was Andrew Kerrigan, junior forward, with his 6th goal of the year.
Yeah, Kerrigan, I believe, gets the goal. Off the rebound, the initial rebound. Thornton's definitely threatened this whole period. 6th goal of the season for Kerrigan.
Yeah, Thornton Academy had it was hanging in the neutral zone, and Biddeford, a very costly turnover, allowed Thornton Academy a 3-on-2 into the zone, and Kerrigan scored on the rebound.
So much noise here, we may not hear the announcement. So Kerrigan, we believe, gets the goal, right?
I believe he did. It was number 4 who scored it.
All right. Yep, number 6 of the season. Ryan Locke gets one of the assists for them. Florent, almost a tip through the goal. Biddeford finally gets a shot on goal. 1-0 though. Thornton is winning this hockey game here in the first period. We said every goal is going to be big in this one. They had somebody in the slot. Dallaire couldn't get a shot, but for a minute, Audie was uncontested in front. As we get a little bit of back and forth action going on between Florent and Locke, I believe. 5:20 to go in the opening period. TA has lit the lamp first. It's now 1-0. Dallaire, a nice touch pass to Audie. Audie looking for a trailer, couldn't find one. Nobody's in the slot at all, and he's forced to just throw it around the boards as they want to change. Roulard can't get it out, and Canales on a quick wrister. And Fields was forced to make another save. 7 shots on goal and 1 for Biddeford. That's probably the story right now of the period. Eluding a nice check is the Thornton Academy defenseman. Third line for Biddeford out. Travis Gay is now out on the ice. Nick Gagne goes to Canales on the half wall. A centering pass. And Thornton again steals. Thornton Academy putting an awful lot of pressure on. In a crowd again and saved by Fields. Finally, Biddeford getting out, but Thornton Academy is peppering Fields now with some shots.
Well, they're winning the one-on-one battles right now against Biddeford. Biddeford needs to put forth more effort. They got to dig deep. There's no tomorrow.
Seems like there's a little more high octane in their gas pump right now than Biddeford. They get that one step a little quicker.
Yeah.
Well, we talked, John, earlier how Biddeford's #1 ranked. You know, they haven't lost since last year. When you go back to the last time they lost, I think it was against Falmouth over a year ago, on January 23rd, I think, of last year.
Right.
And they come in this as a 1 seed, undefeated. You get all these things that you see They've beaten Thornton twice, so really Thornton has less pressure, I think, in this game than Biddeford does.
Oh, they most absolutely do. I mean, Biddeford is pretty much had the last 4 years for Biddeford have been actually the last 5 years have just been absolutely fantastic if you're a Tiger fan. Winning 3 state championships in 4 years.
Well, Chen almost had a breakout. Biddeford also had a chance momentarily as Neto circles his own zone now. Trying to come out. We're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. No penalties yet in this period, but it's been a fast-paced game as Locke. I saw Florin come to the bench, had his glove off, and he was shaking that thumb that he got slashed in the Falmouth game.
Well, hopefully he doesn't become a problem.
And Callahan partially fans on that shot. He might have had a good target to shoot at. They go to Chen on left wing. A tip-in was saved by Fields. 21, that's John Harrelly on defense now for Thornton Academy. Tigers trying to start out here with the 3-minute mark of the period. Trying to get some kind of offense going. Only one shot on goal. Remember, Thornton played Scarborough earlier in the playoffs. Only allowed 9 shots the whole game. I have a feeling you'll see a few more than 9 tonight.
Biddeford got off to a slow start last game, too. Hopefully they don't get into too deep of a hole before they finally get going.
Well, they started out now. Again, they had a slow start against Falmouth. Now it's Brady Fleury trying to make something happen. He's taken down, no call. Dallaire gets it off a defenseman skate. Fleury almost with a turnaround shot around the side of the net. Fleury again. Audie puts his body in position to keep the play going. And Maskett will come up with it now. Just take a bump from Audie. And here Biddeford trying to get into the zone. That's Dallaire. Nice backhand pass to Audie. Oh, slapper right over the goal. Tell you, I don't know. Oh, off the crossbars. Nick Gagne with a slap shot. Nice play by Canales to steer it to the side. I think Canales maybe a little bit shaken up on his ankle as he took that one off the ankle. And there'll be a face-off as the defenseman had knocked the puck carrier right into the crossbar, and the play stops. 1:36 to go in the opening period. Thornton leads this one 1-0. Well, if anything, it's been exciting. It's been up and down.
It's been a very good period. It's like I say, Biddeford a little bit slow to start. I mean, they've had quality chances, but like to see him passing a little bit better.
Well, shots on goal. Thornton's had a decisive edge here, 9-1 thus far. Biddeford's going to have to put a little pressure on, offensive pressure, on this goalie. They want to keep up with TA tonight. Carrigan trying to start things up. He's got the only goal of the game as he chases Jamison into the corner, steals it. Oh, a quick one-timer by, I think that was Locke. Back into the Thornton zone. We're approaching 1 minute left as Danley gives chase. Forechecking is Callahan. They say they wave off icing as Grover will go back and Thornton Academy changes up. Canales and Neto collide at the paint. Bit of it trying to start out for one last rush. And again stolen by the Thornton Academy forward. That was Maskett keeping it in the Biddeford zone. Down to 30 seconds in the period. Quick wrister from the point is almost tipped. Thornton Academy again, a nice poke check by Jamison into the corner. Slap shot from the top of the circle. Goes wide by Dakota Matthews. Down to 10 seconds and counting. Tigers just trying to get it out of the zone to kill this pressure that Thornton. Oh, we got Callahan on a rush. 2 seconds. Oh, glove saved by Finch. With just 1 second on the clock, he might have saved the period right there for him.
Sure did.
Callahan stole at the paint at the blue line, right above the circle. A quick wrister. That's the toughest play of the game so far for Finch. That's the second shot on goal. They haven't put that one up yet, but that was definitely a shot on goal. That's going to end the period. So after one period from the Androscoggin Bank Colisee, as the teams go to their dressing rooms, the score is Thornton Academy 1 and Biddeford 0. John and I will be back with possibly a guest after we take a break. Okay, we are back, I believe, as see Thornton Academy come out. We're just moments away from the beginning of the second period. No penalties in the first period, even though it was a hard-hitting, fast skating game. The only goal of the period was at the 8:43 mark. Andrew Carignan got his 6th of the season from Lambert and Locke. And that's where we stand at 1-0 Thornton. If you talk to different people, we're getting different feeds on shots on goal. It's somewhere around 11-2, 10-1. It's at least 2 or 3 shots for Biddeford. Not many, but John, they got to put more pressure on this period.
Well, I think what Thornton Academy's doing, they're keying on Dallaire and they're keying on Florent, and they're trying to make the rest of the Tigers beat Thornton. And people are going to have to step up. Some of the Tigers that we talk about from time to time are going to have to step up. There's Scott Callahan and Tyler Audie and Eric Grover. These guys need to step up, pick up some of the slack that was being left by Dallaire and Florent.
Well, the Dallaire line is out now along with Florent again and Audie. And I noticed Dallaire was flying all over the place when he came out, so he's ready to go. Thornton Academy again with that 1-0 lead as Taylor Roulard gives chase. TA sits back a little bit now. They go defense to D here to Nick Gagne. Still trying to come out of their own end.
Like to see a little more quality in Biddeford's passing. I mean, they had some chances in the first period where if they had a quality pass, they would have had a much better and much more opportunities.
And they leave it down low for Audie. Audie backhands it for Dallaire down low, back of the net as Audie sets camp in front. They go to Roulard. Roulard, a wrister again. Oh, deflected off some skates in front into the corner as Audie picks it back up. And that's Dallaire, a quick wrister. Never quite got through. Biddeford a little better look on this rush here. Now TA's going to get Maskett on right wing. Oh, nice glove save by Fields.
Number 24 for Thornton Academy is hurt. That's Tyler Danley, the junior defenseman. He took a shot right in the foot. Looked like it hit him right up around the ankle. And
yeah, he's down.
He's about to get some attention.
Well, while that's going on, 13:36 left in the second period, 1-0 Thornton, and I think we're going to take a break and we'll try to give you an update on Danley. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. As you see, Danley being escorted off to the dressing room to be looked at by the trainer. That's Rick Sirois, I think. Too bad. Danley's a good defenseman, solid defenseman. That's a big loss for Thornton right there.
Yeah, I don't think he hurt himself taking the shot. I think on the way down he might have
probably
tweaked something in his leg on the way down.
Yeah, hopefully we see him back because you hate to see that, anybody. Grover, nice as the good move as he gets driven into the sideboards. Comer is in there now. Comer's getting some ice time as wrister by Jamison goes wide. Neto is there. Quick shot by Grover goes into the off wing as it gets blocked. Thornton Academy now, and that's Nick Chen. Chen trying to go around the defense, and Jamison got a stick in the way, and the puck went up but not out. Nice diagonal pass to Comer. Comer gets a rush. Comer skates in and saved by Finch.
Drew a penalty. Drew a Thornton Academy penalty. It's going to be on the Thornton defenseman. Looks like number 18 or 19.
Yeah, good job by Comer to put his body, get that good angle.
Be number 15 for Thornton. That's Dakota Matthews. 2 minutes for holding.
Well, that comes at 2:16 mark of the period. First power play for Biddeford here. Biddeford, again, somewhere, I'm guessing, I think we have it here somewhere around 37% on the power play this year. That's still very high for high school hockey. Dallaire skates in. Leaves it for Audie as everybody's bunched up on the sidewall right now. Grover goes to Dallaire, high on the point. Tigers got 3 players up there at the moment. Fleurin is also camped up there as Thornton plays high. Oh, nice steal by Grover. A slap shot just a little wide. That had the mark, too. Now Dallaire. Oh, one-timer. Scores! Tigers, Audie maybe on the doorstep.
In the slot area, taps home the rebound. Power play goal for Biddeford to tie the score.
Well, I'll tell you, give a lot of credit to Grover for stopping that play as Thornton tried to whack it out of the zone, went right on to Grover's stick, and he kept that power play alive.
Well, Grover and Callahan, they must be listening to us because they just stepped it up a little bit, and it's resulted in a Biddeford goal.
Well, that was a 2:59. Only 43 seconds had elapsed. Now we have a 1-1 game. So Tigers have a power play goal. That penalty should be over. Now they are 5-on-5. They just haven't taken it off the boards yet. Go back to that play, though, by Grover right here at the point. If he doesn't keep that in, they've got to start that power play all over again. Tigers have a little more jump, too, to them, I noticed this period. A little more sense of urgency in this one as the play comes out of the zone. As Roulard play in the neutral zone now as Canales battles for it. Audie just dumps it back in, and Brady Fleurin will give chase. Keeping it in again is Roulard. He'll just dump it down low. Waiting for a Dallaire to kind of shovel it off to Fleurin. Roulard, oh, a tip! And that's just tipped over the net.
That may not have counted. I think Fleurin had a stick over the goal, over the crossbar.
Okay, that's a good point. As finally that one gets cleared, and that's going to be icing on Thornton Academy. Biddeford's come out flying, John, this period.
Yeah, Thornton's going to have to settle down here a little bit, weather this storm. And you also had to probably figure if you're Thornton Academy, Biddeford wasn't going to play the same period in the second as they did the first.
Well, 11:04 to go in the second period. Again, we have a 1-1 game. Tyler Audie, we believe, got the goal, and that's his 18th of the year. That one gets sent down to Thornton's been keeping people in the neutral zone. Oh, what a shift up over the glass as Nick Chen. He had a great move he put on the defense.
Yeah, Chen and Maskin have been hanging in the neutral zone while Thornton's in their defensive zone.
Another slap shot. This one goes over the goal as Thornton is now peppering. This one's back and forth. TA getting some chances. Oh, big save on Carrington. Another centering pass, and now Comer starts out. Huge chances on both sides. Callahan tries to center a pass, and it deflects to Carrington. Now Carrington gets it out. Thornton Academy's got a habit of keeping somebody in that neutral zone, waiting to break out.
Yeah, Biddeford's having a hard time adjusting to it. I mean, they're having to send their points back instead of being able to keep the puck in.
Well, that time they just peppered Fields. Another shot, and Fields holds on to it. And it'll be a face-off. And I'll tell you, Fields is seeing some rubber tonight. There's no question.
You see some quality rubber tonight, too. Thornton Academy keeping a skater in the neutral zone while the puck is in their own zone is interesting to see how Biddeford handles this.
Well, the more pucks he's seeing and saving, he's becoming a little more confident. You just don't want him to be overwhelmed down there.
Exactly.
Well, 19 taking the face-off, and that's Robert Downing, who had got injured earlier in the game, if you remember right, and he's back out there. You've yet to see Danley reappear. 9:40 to go in period number 2. 1-1's our score. Carrington for TA, and there we go again. Masket right in the neutral zone, just tries to stick handle, and he gets dumped by Roulard. That one is out of the zone, and TA does clear it. Roulard now will survey the traffic as he tries to center a pass. Oh, that one almost got by the defense. Fleurin. The Dallaire Fleurin line now out. Fleurin tried a touch pass, but a good defensive play And now Florent is onside. Oh, a nice defensive play by John Harrelly for TA. Centering pass. Nick Gagne fakes the initial shot. Can't get the second one through. Oh, a shot on from the point now. Dallaire from the dot goes back into the corner. They try to center one across to Dallaire. Now a slap shot hitting another TA player. Dallaire a shot from the circle.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a cross check on Thornton Academy.
Yep, we're going to get, I think, a call.
Looks like number 91.
Yeah, Florent goes down.
Cross-check Florent right in the neck.
Harrelly's going to get the box. Harrelly is a sophomore defenseman. Second minor on TA. So Harrelly goes off, and that one's going to be at the 7-minute, 26-second mark. Excuse me, 6:26 of the period. Cross-checking is the penalty. Biddeford does have the a combination line here of Neto, McGurk, trying to catch the other player out there. That's Comer. Now they won't get too much of a rest. Now Florent comes back out along with Audie and Callahan. Dallaire will play the point along with Grover on this power play. John, a minute 40 left on the penalty to Harrelly, who gone off for cross-checking to the head. Biddeford has yet to take the box tonight. They've played good disciplined hockey.
They have thus far. They can't be pulled into any shenanigans that Thornton Academy might throw at them. Thornton Academy has been very, very physical tonight.
Oh, they leave it. Audie did a nice job just leaving it for Grover, and they backed off and gave him some space. Grover with a wrister, and that's tipped by the goalie to the corner. Otherwise, Callahan might have had a tip in. Battle on the boards. They leave it for Grover. They go across to, and that's going to be out. And there'll be a face-off still in the Thornton zone as it got backhanded out into the crowd.
Yeah, that's too bad because that puck should have been nice. Now the face-off's going to be still in the Thornton zone. That was a great opportunity for Thornton to get the puck iced.
Well, the good news for TA, too, is Danley's back out there. He was out on that shift for TA, so.
Well, there's number 8, Ryan Locke, who had the opportunity to ice the puck.
Now they're able to clear it down the ice. We're down to 45 seconds left on the power play. For Biddeford on the penalty, rather. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in period number 2. Again, our score is 1-1 here as Dallaire skates in there at the dot. Kind of loses track of the puck for a minute. Centering pass to Callahan. Right on the doorstep. Audie looking for a second on a rebound. I don't know if that was a quick whistle, but that puck was never stopped.
Yeah, good job for Audie, too, not kicking that puck in the net. The goal would not have counted. And then the faceoff would have been down outside the zone.
Audie seems to really be at the right place at the right time.
He's playing well this year. He's doing a really, really good job this year.
A lot of rebounds in front of that goal. Back to Florent at the point, and almost a tip in by Audie. Try to stuff it home is Callahan, and now Callahan battles with another Thornton player. They got to maintain their composure because Callahan almost got a little bit too aggressive that time.
Yeah, good job on number 13. Sam Canales keeping his teammate Ryan Locke from doing any further penalty damage for Thornton Academy.
Well, 21 seconds left in the penalty. 6:54 left in the period. The face-off is to the left of Goldie, Jamison Finch. Again, we're deadlocked at 1 apiece. Not much time left to go in the penalty. A slap shot by Florent, and that one just goes wide. And that's pretty much going to do it for the penalty. And TA is going to get away with another, at least this one anyways. Biddeford does have a power play goal. And you got to watch out for this poke check by Maskett because Maskett's going to break away eventually. He's been doing this the whole game.
Maskett's been, he's been waiting around. He's waiting for Tigers to make a mistake. And there's another mistake.
And once again, that's Lambert this time.
Yeah, Eric Grover throwing the puck across the middle. You can't be doing that. Tiger defense, got to be disciplined. Fire it up the boards.
Well, Thornton Academy's killed their penalty now, so 6:21 left to go in the period. Unofficial shots on goal is TA 15, Biddeford 6. At least that's what they have up here at the Colisee. More importantly, the score is 1-1. No matter how many shots you take, it's what goes in. Travis Gay out there now. It's nice to see Travis out. We had him as a guest in our last game. He was out with that shoulder injury. Gay got a big goal against TA last year. As Danley gives chase now. Tyler Danley's trying to center a pass out. Here we go again, right into the neutral zone to Maskett, who just camps out there, waits for a pass. He's got great stick handling abilities.
But he'd been one-on-one with Nick Gagne.
Now Biddeford trying to just into the zone. A diagonal pass to TA. That's Lambert. Lambert from the top of the circle. Puck never gets through. Nick Gagne now will circle out, trying to come out of his own end. Dumps it out to center ice. TA again will change as Nick Gagne will start things out. Centering pass almost behind the defense, and that's going to be icing. Tried to hit Tyson Neto in the neutral zone.
Looking for Tyson Neto. If he hits Tyson on the stick, he's gone. He has himself a breakaway.
Well, TA was in the middle of a change, and they almost caught him with that changeup. But the face-off, because of that, will be to the right of goaltender John Fields. 5:14 left to go in the period.
Believe he's calling the net moved.
Yeah, I believe it did. There it is.
Yeah, the net was moved.
Again, we did mention our officials already. Scott Anktel and Dean Gilbert are the refs. Corey Junkins is the linesman. Referees are the gentlemen with the orange armbands. Tigers trying to just get it out of the zone right now. As Grover giving chase is Carrigan right into the corner boards. And Carrigan gets there and creates havoc. As nice centering pass. Biddeford might have a break. 2-on-1. Now they get back. It's Neto right on goal, but a good stop by Jamison Finch. Both goalies have come up big.
Yeah, good job by number 8 for Thornton Academy, the defenseman, Ryan Locke. And great job back checking by Nick Chen, too, picking up the off wing, not allowing the puck carrier to pass the puck.
Yeah, they did briefly have a 2-on-1 until Chen got back, was able to get the trailer. Well, that's Maskett, who's very dangerous with the puck. Good stick handling. He gets a pass through to Canales. Canales can't get the backhand to go through. Oh, a one-timer from Maskett didn't get through. Oh, in a crowd, might have hit off Gagne. I think that got deflected somewhere as they try to center a pass. That's going to be icing. They weren't able to hit Dallaire on the pass. 4:15 left in the second period. 1-1 our goalies. Andrew Carrigan is 6th of the season for Thornton, and Tyler Audie is 18th for Biddeford.
Very fast-paced game, Andy. We only have 4 minutes left in the second period.
Well, you know, we come to expect the equality of hockey in the Lewiston area, but boy, these two teams in the Biddeford soccer area have put their names on the map.
Absolutely.
There's no question. These are two great programs. Florent trying to split. He's going to take a slap shot. That goes a little bit wide. Florent, nice pass to Audie. Oh, almost a rebound by, on the doorstep was Florent. Trying to get the puck through. Florent had a golden opportunity after the Audie shot.
I think that hit the post, Andy.
Yeah, it probably did.
Hit a Thornton defenseman, hit the post.
And almost another dangerous pass. Well, Dallaire trying to start out. Can't get the backhand pass. Going back is Nick Gagne as TA does wholesale changes on the bench. Off the boards. Again, good play by the defense for Thornton Academy. That was Matthews. Slap shot by Dallaire. Oh, rebound is just a little bit wide. Dallaire overskates the puck. Another good quality chance for Biddeford. That one is way ahead of the play. I thought that'd be off icing, but it's not. as Audie hits his man on the half wall and still can't get it. Now they do. Neto won't be able to get to it, as now he uses his hand to gain control.
Thornton's going to get another penalty.
Yeah, another delayed call on TA. Good play by Neto to use his hand to direct that pass.
That was a great job. Good concentration, keeping control of the puck. Well, Thornton Academy is going to get a hooking penalty. And that is going to be number...
Some of these numbers are difficult to pick up.
It's going to be number 15 for Thornton Academy.
Dakota Matthews.
Dakota Matthews will be going to the box.
Well, that's his second penalty of the period. And the first time he was in the box, Audie scored the power play goal. Well, that's at the 12:15 mark. Hooking. Power play for Biddeford. Risser, nobody in the slot on that side to hit in a rebound, and TA is able to clear. Tigers will have most of this period on this power play. 1:30 left to go in the power play and 2:13 left in the period.
Thornton power penalty kills. They have to keep Biddeford out of that slot area if they can. Keep that puck to the outside. Force Biddeford into bad shots. Shots that the goaltender Jamison Finch can see and handle.
Biddeford has some new players out there, giving again the Brady Florent line a rest. McGurk's seeing some ice time. Tyson Neto getting some ice time, and Comer. Nice steal. Oh, nice play by Gagne as he takes the man right off the play. Otherwise, he's got a break. Big hit on the boards. As pinching in is Comer now. Comer goes back to the half wall. They get it back to Dallaire. Dallaire and Florent are right back there. Nice wrist shot. Soft one looking for a redirect. Once again, Florent is way up high now. They got one man out of the zone. They need to get one out there. And Callahan gets into the play. And now, nice play by Callahan with a stick.
Pull that right out of the air. Good job.
That one gets tipped by Audie because that's why there's no icing there. Right on Fields as Fields stops it. 10 seconds in the power play and only 53 seconds left to go in the period. A diagonal pass goes deep, and that's going to be icing on Biddeford with 3 seconds left on the penalty.
Yeah, another poor quality pass coming out of the Biddeford zone. Biddeford needs to clean those up here in the third period.
Well, 48.2 seconds left to go now in period number 2.
Thornton Academy's done a great job getting into Biddeford passing lanes tonight. Biddeford has got to keep their heads up and start making, again, more quality passes.
Yeah, we see some dangerous passes by Biddeford. Centering passes that TA's broke in on. Blake gets dumped out. The penalty now, both teams are 5-on-5 as another icing on Biddeford.
That's good for Biddeford. Slow things down a little bit. If I'm Biddeford, I'm okay going into third period at 1-1.
Well, 39.6 seconds to go in the period. We said this would be probably a very tight, low-scoring game, maybe not more than a goal apart when this one ended. Both teams are known to score over 5 points a game, but their defenses and goaltenders are so good. They've neutralized each other at this point on the defense, I think. Nice centering pass to Callahan. Callahan gets turned around on the boards. Slap shot by Grover. Oh, what a glove save by Finch. Got a good look at it. Nice save. 19.1 seconds left, but you look at the shots on goal, and Biddeford's definitely creeping up there. 16-11 now. At one point, it was 10-1. Tigers win the faceoff. They try to get the pass, thread it through to Dallaire instead of taking the shot. And that was dangerous. Rushing in and scoring is Mascot, I believe.
That was Mascot. Came in on the right side.
Wow, that was
John Fields on the short side. Went right off Fields' gloves and in behind him.
Well, it's a dangerous player. We've been saying it the whole game. He found a way to get the puck through. That is Mascot's 25th goal of the season. And that one comes with 9 seconds left. Well, we'll see how big that goal is going to be.
That's very big. You don't usually want to give up a goal the last minute of the period.
Now they almost got another shot on it. That's going to end the period. Oh, after 2 periods from the Androscoggin Bank Colisee, the team's going to dressing rooms. It's a different ball game now as TA has taken a 2-1 lead. And John and I will be back for a recap here between periods after we take a break. Androscoggin Bank Colisee, as you get a look at Thornton Academy and making their way out. We're between periods and we're getting set for the third period. 2 scores that period. Audie got the first one at the 2:59 mark. A power play goal, his 18th of the season from Scott Callahan, Brady Florent. Then with just 9 seconds left in the period, 14:51 mark, Maskett. CJ Maskett found the corner somehow. We don't know how he did it, but he got his 25th unassisted. There were 3 minors in the period, all to TA, 2 to Matthews and 1 to Harrelly. Biddeford stayed out of the penalty box, but John, they go into this period still trailing now 2-1. That last goal was a big one.
That was a tough one. CJ Maskett played it great. He forced the defense to the outside, and I think John Fields, if he had that opportunity again, would want that back. Folks, this game's not over. Biddeford was down 2-0 to St. Dom's and came back to tie him eventually after going down 3-2 in that same game with him. So
right.
Biddeford's been down before. This isn't new hat for them.
Well, Rister kind of got up high, and Fields made the save and gave up a rebound. That was Robert Downing got one in. As Thornton comes out pressuring right now. You know, the next goal is going to be the big one probably, whoever scores it. Biddeford can't afford to go down 3-1 in this one. TA comes out pressing right away. As Canales is down low. He's taken to the boards by Florent. Tigers coming out now. It's a wing-to-wing pass. Audie drills this man, puts himself offside though as he followed his check. The momentum just carried him over the paint, over that blue line. 14-17 left. John, we have shots on goal after 2.
After two periods, Thornton Academy is still out shooting Biddeford 18-15.
18-15 is what we have. Oh, it skates in and bounces.
There's a bouncing puck. The Thornton Academy fired the puck on goal.
Well, Fields misplayed it. He kind of misplayed it like an infielder going to his right.
Well, looking from the angle here, the puck went down on the ice and it veered to his left. It didn't go directly at him.
I didn't even see who shot it, to be honest with you. Well, 3-1, TA up. That comes at the 52nd mark. Just shows you no matter where you shoot the puck from, anything can happen. Slap shot, saved by Finch. John Pate. Carignan with the assist. That's a huge goal. That just was misplayed by the goaltender. Unfortunately, he's played so well in the playoffs here, and there's a couple unfortunate goals.
2 shots in a row have gone in on John Fields now.
Yeah. That's number 12 for John Pate, by the way, one of the captains for TA. TA has opened up a 3-1 lead. We just finished saying how big the next goal was probably going to be. Tigers face a huge, not a huge one, but against Thornton Academy, the way they're playing, they're going to have to strike here. This game is far from over as Comer tries to get one through. Almost gets a rebound. Another one is steered side. Huge chance by Biddeford as they send one wide again. Nick Guyton pinches in. Centering pass. 3 men in the slot. Nobody could come up with it. Neto goes over to Guyton at the dot, and that's blocked by the defense. I think that was by Locke. Locke got in the way of Gagnon, but boy, that was a great opportunity for Biddeford to get back in this one.
Yeah, Finch had lost the stick for a little bit.
12.5 minutes left in regulation here. 3-1. Thornton now leads this one. Icing on Biddeford. Well, things can change real quick. As a face-off will be to the left of John Fields. Robert Downing out there taking a face-off along with Dallaire. Tigers Florent trying to come out of his own end, and he's got Audie on the wing. Audie tries to stick handle through the defense. Slow, that one get tipped by Audie and almost redirected. Now Mascot is not going to get to it. It's going to be icing on TA. Almost another breakaway, though, by Mascot. He just kind of sneaks out to that neutral zone.
Well, Thornton Academy not changing their game plan. They're still keeping the guy in the neutral zone, but now Biddeford's going to have to hold the line now. They can't be hanging out in the neutral zone waiting for the Thornton forwards anymore.
Now they line Carignan out on the opposite side to stop Florent from getting a pass. Play goes to Audie in the corner. And that's Jamison to Dallaire, who's Biddeford will be not offside. Good job by, split, it's Florent. And Jamison with a save. Jamison comes up big on Florent, and now Nick Chen, as Jamison's going to have to get back there. Backhander is steered aside, and tell you, one of the forwards ran into Fields too. After that play, there was no call. Inadvertently, it wasn't on purpose, obviously. He was just trying to escape by the net. Try to center a pass to Florent. Now that's Dallaire. Circles the wagon here and just right to Grover. Looking for somebody in front to redirect it. Never got through again. The defense stopped it in time.
Thornton Academy continues to do a great job getting into Biddeford
big
passing
save by
lanes.
Finch right there. Well, Finch is definitely getting in the way of these pucks. He's facing some shots too this period. They let Dallaire come right in on the backhand and scores! Brady Florent! They gave him just too much space.
Well, what happened was Dallaire went towards the back of the net and he drew two defenders. He opened up the lane for Brady Florent and he took advantage of it. We have a hockey game again.
Oh, yeah, we do. Brady Florent had all kinds of room, but you can't give the top scorer in the state that much room. The defense just backed off. Got a backhand shot. He might be unassisted, I'm not sure. 3-2 now. Thornton still leads this one. We have 10:41 left to go. That one comes at the 4:19 mark of period number 3. So both teams have put one on. That one gets tipped a couple times. Another dangerous one up in the air, picked off by Fields.
Good concentration by Fields. He's got to hold these guys in.
Well, Dallaire gets one of the assists. I didn't hear the other one, but
Tyler Netto.
might be. Goes into the corner boards. 3-2. We still have a hockey game here. Biddeford is definitely an explosive team. Far from counting them out. Comer almost got by the defense, but a good play by 17, Brandon Vayu, to dump it back in. And Downing comes over the Biddeford zone. He's in ahead on a re-entry. Tigers gain entry to the zone. They leave it for Callahan, who shoots wide. Downing on the half wall is going to ice it, and that's going to come back for a no icing, they say.
No ice. I think it went off a Tigers skate.
All right. And it's stolen now by Thornton Academy. Good breakup by Gagne. Nick Gagne to get in the way of that shooting lane. On the half wall, it's Comer. Comer just ices it down. And that one's going to come all the way back. 9:27 to go in the third period here from Lewiston. And the score is Thornton Academy 3, Biddeford 2. You're watching Western Maine final action on Channel 3 in Biddeford and Saco. Again, Andy Poirier along with John Goulet and Jeff Scott from TATV bringing you this action. It will be shown in both cities. TA keeps it in. Chen sends it down low. Jamison goes back opposite the cage, and now Grover takes a hit. Tigers trying to dump it into the neutral zone. Jamison off the boards. Dumping it in. Now in the third line for Biddeford is now out. That's McGurk, Travis LeBlanc, and Travis Gay. Chin almost got lined up there by Grover. Biddeford has stayed out of the box the whole game. That's one of the more impressive things I've seen tonight.
Good job by the third line. I think their only job on this shift was get the puck, ice the puck, give your first two lines a chance to rest. Thornton Academy continues to use two lines. Biddeford sliding that third line in every once in a while. You're going to wonder if that's not going to help.
Well, they have Canales, Maskett, and Downing, the top players out for them right now against Biddeford's top players. Florent gets it off to Audie. Audie takes a spill as he gets dumped by Downing as he re-enters the zone. Play comes out of the Biddeford zone as Maskett was in the neutral zone creating some havoc again. Tigers will ice it, and this one's going to come down. Another stoppage of play with 8:14 left in the third period. Again, the Trojans up in this one 3-2. Two goal scorers. John Pate is 12th of the season. And for Brady Florent, league leading number 31. 31st goal of the year from Dallaire, and we didn't catch the other one, but we think it was Nadeau. Roulard loses a handle on it as Fields was forced to play it. And I'll tell you, breaking in is Audie. Couldn't center the play as Danley got his skates in the way. As he caves in Audie in back of the goal. No call. Audie getting up slow. Audie finally does get out of the zone now as Danley having a nice play. Dallaire skates in and looking for some room at the dot. Off the side of the post. That's off the side of the curtain as you could hear the noise from up here. 7:20 left to go in regulation time. And Carrington skates in one-on-one on Fields and scores. Oh, Andrew Carrington made the play. Puts the puck in the net. Thornton now up 4-2.
Andrew Carrigan scored a goal. It's what, his 6th goal of the year?
7 now. That's his 2nd one of the game.
Yeah. Good job. Beat John Fields to his right. On the stick side, low. That might be the icer right there.
Well, you never know. There's 7:14 left. Shots on goal have gotten closer, but the score hasn't. They have 22-20 for Thornton, but more importantly, Thornton's got a couple goals that probably shouldn't have gone in. But Carrigan just made a nice play at the line, winning one-on-one, and now they have another partial break. Carrigan's going to look for a hat trick here as they almost got a rebound. And now we get a skirmish in the corner.
Peppers are starting to flare.
Yeah, and Biddeford better watch out. They can't afford to send a man in the box being 2 goals down at this point.
Thornton can't afford to lose anybody either.
Right.
If they should hold on here, they need all their players for the next game.
So 4-2, TA up with 6:51 left in regulation time. The winner goes on to play the winner of Lewiston and St. Dom's, another rivalry. Lewiston holds 2 wins over St. Dom's this season. But that's also a rivalry, and anything can happen. The tables can turn overnight. As Danley gets chased, so does Florent. Thornton will just be trying to get the puck out of their zone now as Dallaire does a nice job keeping it in to Audie. Audie gets it kind of caught up in his skates. They go cross ice pass, and Dallaire loses his stick in that collision. And Thornton is yelling at the officials. They want an interference call as Dallaire dumped this man without his stick. And now we're going to get a stoppage of play with 6:09 left to go in regulation time. Again, 4-2. Some of the coaches we want to mention: Ricefield, the assistant coach for Biddeford, Carl Clapp. Volunteers: Jamie Gagnon, Jeremy Grebin, and Mike LaFlamme. Biddeford enrollment of 844. Thornton Academy is coached by Sean Russo, assistant coach Rick Hebb, Keith O'Leary, Michael Rue, Ron Sivigny, and they have a enrollment of 1,295. 450 more.
Coach Ron Sivigny from Thornton, he's a Biddeford High School graduate.
There you go. And Jamie Gagnon won a, that one skates through the paint and almost found its way in. That was Nick Chen putting some pressure on. Nick, again, we mentioned Jamie Gagnon had that terrific state championship season. The first one for Biddeford. That one's down low. Biddeford's got to make something happen quick. Down to 5:40 to go in the third period. Trailing 2 goals. So you got to say Jamison Finch has played a solid game and goal for them. As Grover now makes a nice move and tries to activate from his defensive slot. Now Thornton takes over. And Chen gets a quick shot on. Another rebound given up by Fields. Well, a lot of rebounds are coming out.
Yeah, John Fields has a hard time holding on to the puck tonight.
Gonna get a penalty on Thornton, by the way. We have a delayed call coming. And now a couple players going to the boards. That was Comer and another Thornton player right as the whistle was being blown. And now he's going off. Another Thornton player's going off. But also Comer, I think. Those will just be matching minors.
Right, Biddeford got away with one there because they finally had Thornton getting a penalty this late into the game.
2 men should be in the box for TA. They're telling somebody to come over now. As we have Pate going off.
I think it was the player wrestling with Comer.
Well, the original penalty was to somebody else, I believe. TA should have... Oh, I thought 2 men were going in for Thornton. I thought they originally called the penalty, and then I thought they called matching minors.
Here he comes. They're opening
on the Comer penalty, but I don't see anybody in there.
He's opening the penalty door now.
Well, that's what Well, this is a little bit of confusion here. Reichfelder wants an explanation, too. There was an original delayed penalty on TA.
Yes, there was.
Comer went into the boards with maybe Pate. I'm not sure who it was. They battled, and I thought TA was they were sending another man, but I guess they only gave Comer a penalty.
That was it. Just one.
So TA catches the break because they could have been a man down. Actually, both are skating 5-on-5, right?
Yes, they are.
What are they? Misconducts, probably? I don't understand that. Where's the delayed penalty come in? That one's confusing, John.
I'm confused. Yeah, I see.
All right, I guess they didn't give Thornton a second penalty. Oh, almost a shot by goal by Dallaire. Dallaire trying to make things happen by himself here as he stick handles by him in the zone. Goes cross ice to Roulard. Each team got 1 penalty, so they're skating 5-on-5. There was no second Thornton penalty.
I'm guessing Comer's was probably a retaliation.
Right. And Canales comes into the zone. A wrister deflected into the corner by Fields. So it doesn't affect the on-ice play here with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third period. 4-2, Tigers trail. Brady Florent trying to kind of curl and drag it around the defense. Play gets sent around the boards to Audie. Audie leaves it for Gagne. Gagne with a wrister. That hits some bodies in front. Maybe Canales. A wrister that was hit by Downing into the corner off his skates. Biddeford really having trouble getting the puck through.
Thornton's doing a great job getting right in front of the goal.
Oh, Dallaire gets a good look. Rebound by Ford. Scores! Brady Florent off the rebound by Dallaire.
Thornton Academy's backing in their own goal. They can't be backing in like this. Biddeford shots are starting to get more quality to them as the game goes along because all the Thornton players are backing in towards Jamison Finch.
Well, that's Florent's 32nd goal of the year. And the score is now 4-3. Back and forth goes this one. Biddeford refuses to be counted out here. That one comes at the 11-minute and 25-second mark of the period. Dallaire with the assist. So the Tigers, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, they trail by 1 now, 4-3. This game is definitely far from over. As Neto chasing along with Danley. Oh, he hits Danley. Danley's a big guy. He just wouldn't go down. That could have been a call hitting from behind for a minute. That one goes into the Thornton bench, and it's going to be a face-off with 2:52 to go in the third period. It's a refuse-to-quit Biddeford team here. Again, we're going to keep an eye on John Fields. We're down to under 3 minutes left, but Florent line is going to see a lot of ice time these last 3 minutes, John.
Sure are. I'm thinking Biddeford in the next minute's going to call a timeout.
Dallaire circles the wagon, goes back to Gagne. Gagne with a wrister. Can't get it through the crowd again. TA does a nice job with their defense. That one's going to be flipped into the Biddeford bench. And a face-off's going to be right in front of us, right in front of the Biddeford bench. 2:34 to go. Shots on goal, they have it. TA 27, Biddeford 22, but more importantly, of the orange lights that are lit up, it's 4-3 Thornton with 2.5 to play. This game goes a little further. I'm going to lose my voice. Icing is the call, and that's going to come all the way down to the Thornton zone. Dallaire, Florent, and Audie is the line. Maskett is out there along with Downing and Canales. And Danley's your one of the, I think, Locke. I'm not sure. That sweater is right up there, and you can't really read the number, but I think Locke. Well, we're going to get a timeout with 2:21 to go in the hockey game. I think we're going to take a quick timeout. Okay, we're back. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go in this hockey game, and regulation time, I should say. Face off to the right of Jamison Finch. Biddeford is trailing 4-3. Of course, the Dallaire and Callahan and Audie is out. Callahan's in on this line. I know Audie was shaken up at one point. Oh, they go cross ice and nobody was there. As Canales now comes down the ice and just gingerly dumps it down and Grover, and he also gives chase to Grover. Oh, quick shot on Fields. Almost another one in by TA. We're under 2 minutes to go. We're going to keep an eye on the goaltender, Fields. They'll probably send Audie out, I think, if Fields comes out of the, get that extra skater.
Most likely.
But Thornton is just content on keeping it in the Biddeford zone right now. As Fields looks to the bench as Biddeford trying to force to keep Fields in net. Thornton does make wholesale changes here, and Biddeford's going to keep this line out. Oh, they almost had Florent on a breakaway. Florent overskates the puck, tried to make a play out of it, and now Thornton centers the pass. With 1:10 left. Wrist shot by Pate, I believe, coming in on right wing, and that goes into the netting. 1:10 to go in regulation time. TA is up 4-3. This one's for the Western Maine Class A championship. Well, I'm assuming if Biddeford can get the puck down here into the zone, they're going to have to take that goalie out.
Yeah, John Fields will be coming out. Well, Biddeford's not.
Oh, Callahan, bad pass by TA. A wrister by Callahan, a save by Finch. That's a soft shot, but boy, that could have been.
Here comes Fields.
Yeah, Fields is going to come out. They've got no choice at this point. 53.9 seconds to go. The face-off to the right of Finch. You're down by 1. You pull the goalie, you get an extra skater out, and the extra skater will be Audie. If you're Thornton, you just content on getting the puck down there. Hopefully you get an open net. They go down low to Callahan. Callahan Circles back, gets it to Roulard. Roulard can't get it through again. Thornton's done this the whole game, got their defense in the way of the play. Mascot scores, and this one's pretty much over.
Done now. You're looking at your Western Conference champions.
C.J. Mascot with a big goal.
You know what? It's an old goal.
Oh, no goal. Hold on a minute. Offside, maybe?
Calling offsides, I think.
Yeah, when Mascot shot, there was a TA player in ahead of the play.
Wow. That's a huge call.
That's a huge call. Well, we were watching Mascot. The player was in ahead of him, but I wasn't sure if he was over the line. We couldn't tell. So 38.1 seconds, the face-off. Fields has to go back and goal. So both teams skating 5-on-5 with 30 seconds left in the hockey game. Biddeford will get one last rush. Fields is going to have to come out. Biddeford's got no icing. They rule Thornton can touch the puck. 24 seconds left. Callahan drastically trying to come up. Gagne might get a shot. Again, Thornton gets it in. And it comes out of the zone with only 14 seconds left. Nobody in the Biddeford goal. Danley tries to flip it out, and he does at center ice. 5 seconds left. And that's pretty much going to be the game, as Thornton Academy is the Western Maine Class A boys champions as they mob Jamison Fitch in the goal.
They've unseated the defending champion Biddeford Tigers with an undefeated season and a great season with their first loss.
Well, it's been a long time since the Tigers have tasted defeat. They've beaten Thornton twice this year, but the one that counted at the end of the season, Thornton was able to mass a victory in 4-3. Goal scorers that period, Pate, Carignan for Biddeford, Florent, and Florent had 2 goals in the third period. But hey, congratulations to TA, and Biddeford had a great season. 17-1-3. Thornton Academy improves to 16-5 as we'll catch the handshakes. We are going to keep it here for the plaques. We are showing this in both cities, by the way. So obviously it's only fair to us we stay on and show the awards. But John, you know, it's been a great Biddeford season. I mean, let's face it. I mean, undefeated, and
Tigers can hold their head high.
You know, last year we just talked about this off the air. You know, not a lot of people probably would have saw Biddeford in this position after losing a lot of quality people, even though they had some quality people back. To say they'd go undefeated with a schedule like they had, I don't really think anybody saw that.
Well, you and Andy had talked about Biddeford, what we thought was going to be Biddeford's biggest weakness this year, and that was goaltending. And I'll tell you, John Fields and the other goalie they had for a while,
Morton.
Tyler Morton did a great job for Biddeford this year. Both of them were tops in the states in goals against average. And, you know, Biddeford just kept chugging along. You know, there were only 3 ties were the only blemishes on their record coming into tonight. But congratulations to Thornton. They did a great job. And we talked about this last year. My prediction was Thornton was going to win this year. And
oh, yeah.
You're looking at it now.
Again, you know, Thornton had a great run, especially at the end of the season. They started things off a little bit slow. They changed some lines up and some people from defense to forward, and you know they got their goaltender in order, and you know they put all their ducks in a row. And the result is they're going to meet the winner now of Lewiston and St. Dom's. And if you're a Thornton fan, you look ahead a little bit. Thornton Academy lost to Lewiston twice, 5-0 and 6-3, and they split with St. Dom's. They lost the first one to 5-4, and then they went up here to Lewiston just at the end of the season when they got hot, and they beat St. Dom's 5-0. So, you know, they're playing good hockey right now, and they have just as good of a shot as anybody, I would think.
Yeah, you're looking at the hottest team in Maine Class A hockey right now, and that's Thornton Academy. And best of luck to them. You know, we'd like to see them keep the state championship in the Western Conference where it belongs.
Well, we're going to catch all this, folks. They're going to have ceremonies, and again, we're showing this in Biddeford and Saco. Biddeford is going to get, you know, the record. Now everybody gets introduced.
You know, you look at Biddeford High School and their players. You got You got Dallaire and Florent. Brady Florent's a sophomore, so you'll see him next year. Brian Dallaire is a junior.
Yeah.
You'll probably see him next year. Tyler Audie and Scott Callahan will be gone as their seniors this year, but you'll see Eric Grover again next year. You're going to see Tyson Neto next year.
Oh, exactly.
And Roulard. You're going to see a lot of these guys again next year.
Well, let me go on record by now saying I know last year we probably didn't see this coming, but I expect this team back here if everything goes right. This lineup could easily make it up here next year if they play hard.
Biddeford is ending this year with a sour taste in their mouth, and you can bet that they're going to be ready to go next year. And of course, we got to congratulate the Biddeford seniors too. You got Tyler Audie and Scott Callahan. Nick Gagne's a senior this year. He's just played his last game. Travis LeBlanc is a senior. He's just played his last game. Len Doobie's a senior. Sam Green is a senior. So for all these guys, congratulations to them. And we wish them the best of luck as they venture on beyond high school.
Yeah, exactly. And, one of those teams, Lewiston, that's playing later only has one loss, and that one was to this Biddeford team, 2-0 at the end of the season, somewhere during the season. Great game up here.
Well, if Thornton Academy ends up playing against Lewiston, they're going to have their hands full with Cam Poussard, who I think this year is probably, I think he's the front runner for the Travis Roy Award.
Cam Poussard, yeah.
Cam Poussard.
I think his goals against average is under 1, like .073.
Well, he was carrying Lewiston on his back since he was a freshman.
Right. But anyways, that's for another game, another time, and we've had. We want to get these ceremonies in here so some of these young men can take some souvenirs out to their kids and grandkids, because it's really been. And let me say one more thing about Biddeford, because we have covered Biddeford most of the year. Second time we've done TA, but it's a blessing to watch a talent. Somebody like a Brady Florent, who's only a sophomore, to have the season that he had. He's close to 70 points, only in 21 games. He's up in the mid-60s, upper 60s. We're blessed in Biddeford to see talent like Dallaire's and Florent, to see this on a weekly basis. Some teams would drool to have people like this. They not only great hockey players, they can put the puck in the net, but they make everybody around them that much better. And boy, consider yourselves lucky when you go see a Biddeford hockey game that you can watch quality kids like this out on the ice.
Absolutely, and of course for the seniors too, you got to remember they got 2 state championships under their belt. So I mean, these guys are not going to graduate empty-handed. It's been a great 4 years for these guys.
Well,
and of course, Nick Gagne again too is also a finals for the Travis Roy Award.
Right. And, of course, the Biddeford captains will be coming forward for the awards. That's Nick Gagne, Tyler Audie for Biddeford, and Scott Callahan. 3 captains be runner-up plaque. While they're doing that, we see the runner-up plaque. We want to mention the total championships in the state of Maine since they've been keeping record. St. Dom's has 24. Lewiston Waterville tied with 20. North Yarmouth Academy, when they had a team, I guess, had 4. Biddeford had 3 just recently. EL and Chevrolet had 2, and Dixfield had 1. So Thornton Academy is going for their first one. So obviously we wish them the best of luck.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully bring that trophy right back here to Western Maine where it belongs.
Now Thornton Academy is now getting introduced.
Nicholas Chen, what a great job he did tonight. He did very well. Hung out in the neutral zone. He forced a Biddeford defense. Him and C.J. Maskett really forced a Biddeford defense to have to make some tough decisions to either hold the blue line or take and cover them. In fact, the move paid off when Maskett scored the third goal on the second goal on a breakaway at the very end of the second period.
Exactly. These are, again, they really put it all together at the end of the year, as we said earlier, between goaltending, defense, and offense. Came at the right time. I mean, hockey's a game when you peak, you play well, you're unbeatable sometime.
Absolutely.
Right now has really, they're flying high, and they probably figure they could give the Bruins a run right now the way they're playing.
Yeah.
You want to mention, if you do happen to view this game is being played March 8th. If you want to come up to watch a state championship game, that one will be at 6 o'clock on Saturday evening, March 12th. Right here at the Androscoggin Bank Colisee. It's a great place. We recommend it. It's a great place to watch a game. And it'll be between Thornton Academy and either Lewiston again and St. Dom's. You'll be able to tell that. But that's when the game is going to be played. We just didn't know when this was going to air. We figured we'd give you a chance to make your mind up whether you want to see the game or not. As we get the rest of the kids down, then they'll award the state championship, the Western Maine championship plaque. We'll get a shot at them skating around with it for just a brief minute or so, and we'll probably end it right there. But that ends our telecast, though, John and I. John, again, it's been great having you on board.
Well, thank you very much.
I know you add a lot to the telecast, and I wouldn't want to do it without you anymore, I don't think.
You know, there's one more kid we're going to see get a plaque here. That's junior Robbie Downing, number 19. What a great year he had. 14 goals, 16 assists, 30 points. He was second for Thornton Academy in scoring this year. What a great year this young man has had.
Yeah, you know, you look at the Thornton lineup and their goal scorers and the assists. There's a lot of consistency there. It's at least 6-7 players with almost 20 points or more.
Well, you got C.J. Maskett you see next year. You're going to see Downing next year. You're going to see Kerrigan next year. I mean, he had 24 points this year.
Chen comes back.
Chen's coming back. A junior. He'll be a senior next year. He had come in with 17 points and right on down the line. So Thornton's going to be just as strong next year. My only issue, and I don't think it's much of an issue, is their goaltending. You got Joe Ferrante, who came into this 4-1 this year as the backup goalie. So Thornton's certainly not going to be, in trouble next year in terms of goaltending or a scoring punch.
Yeah, getting pretty much at the end here, and we're going to get the ceremonies. The captains, again, for Thornton Academy are John Pate and Sam Canales. Those are the two captains. They'll be coming forward to receive the Western Maine Championship Award. And we'll probably catch them just skating it, celebrating it a little bit. And Biddeford, very class, is there right there in the blue line watching this whole thing.
You know, how many teams before them have watched them up here in this position?
Yep.
This isn't a position we've seen this team in too many times in the last 4 or 5 years.
Right, and last year was Thornton watching Biddeford do the same thing.
Well, again, congratulations to Thornton Academy. They'll be playing the winner of the next game for the state championship, Class A in Maine.
As they go to their crowd on that side, and that's going to pretty much do it for us. Want to thank some people here. Want to thank Brett Nagy for doing a lot of the games with us this year. The people at the studio for, putting this stuff together. Again, thank my color man, John Goulet, for another great year, and we'll look forward to doing this again next year. Hopefully we'll see these teams back in the I think you might see these teams again in the Western Maine Finals. Could make this an annual thing the way their rosters look.
Well, looking at some of the other teams, Andy, nobody has got the power right now that these two teams have right now.
Yeah, so we could be doing this all over again in a year from now. We'll just make plans. We'll put it in our phones, and we'll just have reminders that we, set our alarms the same time. We'll all both head up the same time. Maybe get here a half hour early. Make sure we get our spot up in the booth.
Exactly.
And we do want to thank again Jeff Scott from TATV for doing the game with us. Again, Brett couldn't make it today, but Jeff was a real trooper, tagged along with us, and we appreciate that. So
Biddeford Ice Arena too. Thank you very much for the support you've given us and the food you've given us too.
Thanks. Oh yeah, Earl Goodwin and the guys. Good people there at the arena. We get treated well at the Biddeford Ice Arena. We'll look forward to more food next year. more hockey next year.
You never know.
Right. So good teams, good players have come out of that Biddeford Ice Arena, and the list is going to go on and on. It's not going to end. But anyways, one more time from the Androscoggin Bank. We want to congratulate the Thornton Academy Golden Trojans on the Western Maine Championship. Congratulate Biddeford on a great year. Final score from the Androscoggin Bank Colisee in Lewiston was Thornton Academy 4, Biddeford 3. My name's Andy Poirier. So long, everyone.